And welcome back, people. We got some more Fishing Planet for you guys here again today. We do also have a playlist of just Fishing Planet. We played this game for 9.5 years. In that playlist you will find us from level 0 up to level 100, max level that we are right now. We are fishing in Nomakuda, which is the most newest lake at the minute. We're going to fish here, and we are going to use the most strongest rod on Fishing Planet. And we did do a rod setup, so if you want to see the rod setup, you can always check out the video. That was the video just before this one, so check it out. I will link it at the end as well, just that way you can see how that rod is set up if you are interested. Let me drop anchor. We're going to fast travel. We're going to jump straight into it. Nope. There we go. We're going to fast travel, and we're going to jump straight into a bit of fishing with the... Oh god, I removed the marker. I pressed the wrong button. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. And then played it for 9.5 years and I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh wow. Okay. Anyway. Let's take that rod stand up to the maximum. Take that one up to the maximum. You got to do that because these rods are quite short rods. So first off, we're going to cast our line out. Oh, somebody dropped us a sub there. Thanks for supporting whilst making the video. Not that you guys know that we're making this video right now, but there we go. So we're getting both casted out. I'm going to give you a quick little glimpse of the rod setup. So there's the first one. There's the second one. So we're using the Kodo cage, and it's 254 pound maximum line weight. You can either pause the video if you want to copy it, the same rod setup, or as I said, I did make a video on it just before this video. You could always check it out if you're interested. Alright, so we're going to start up our engines and we're going to get moving, and we're going to see, we're going to pull in some fish. Now we don't have to catch the biggest fish on the game at this point, but I just want to pull in some fish and see how much easier it's going to be, because I used, obviously I brought the 50 pounds DLC, which gave me this boat, gave me that red rod there, and it gave me the other DLC rod as well. But that rod there, you can buy the rod that we're using right now, and the reel that we're using, the line that we're using, the lure, the everything that I'm using as the setups that we've got right now. I'm using that as in-game cash, not real cash, in-game cash. So you could get exactly the same rod setup as me without spending any money, as long as you reach level 100. So we've got a fish on there. Let's have a look. We've got some real big hooks on here as well. So I've got to tighten up my drag. I did say in the last video that we can now do 1 bar away from max drag. You can never do max drag anymore because it just doesn't allow you to. Your gear will break, but the way we've got it set up now, it will not break. It will take damage over time, obviously, but don't ever let your gear completely break or get close to the point of breaking, because once it's broken, you then cannot repair it. If it's damaged, you can, but if it's completely broke, you can't repair it. So always bear that in mind to make sure you don't let your gear wear down too much to the point where it breaks it, because otherwise you will have to buy the rod all over again. For me, it doesn't really matter. I've got a stupid amount of cash that's going to last me forever on this game, and the more I play it, the more the cash flow is going to keep going up, of course. So for me, it doesn't really matter, but for you guys, yeah, I would definitely recommend to, well, even myself, even when I play it myself, I definitely do it with DLC rods, because if you take too much damage on a DLC rod and it breaks, you can't then, yeah, if it breaks, you can't repair it. If it's damaged, you can. And with the DLC rod, I sold the DLC rod and the DLC reel, because when I sell it, it exchanges it for bait coins. We've been doing a lot of live streams, and I've spent a lot of my real money in real life on bait coins, so I can jump days forward. I know everybody says you can go tonight and jump forward, but I'm not going to mess around doing that whilst I'm on a live stream. I want to continue to make it entertaining, keep catching fish after fish non-stop, back to back, and yeah, I want to keep it entertaining. And for those who's never played this game before, I kind of want to show this game. Like, I'm not sponsored, I don't get paid in any way from Fishing Planet, I don't get sponsored by anyone or anything. Everything I do, it always comes out of my own pocket. But I like to show this game it is for what it is. Now, some people say it's a free game, but you have to spend money on it. You don't have to technically. You can just play the game for what it is. And yes, it would take you a little short minute to get to a level 100, if I'm honest. It would, but it's not impossible. You can, yeah. I mean, this map is level 94 to get into here, and you can definitely get into this place without ever spending a penny. You just have to play the game a lot. Now, do bear in mind, obviously, the game is a simulator game, and because it's a simulator, it does mean that it takes time to do things. So, you know, have patience, keep playing the game. People always say that I'm cheating and hacking because of the amount of cash I've got, but again, if you played the game yourself for 9.5 years, you'd probably have the same amount of cash or even more. Well, you would have more than I would. I mean, I don't have as much cash as some others because I make videos. And making videos, sometimes I buy rods that I don't even want to keep, and I buy rods just to make a video, just to show you the rod setup and how to balance it. And then after I've made the video, I don't ever use the rod again. It just stays in my backpack, well, in my home storage, and it just stays there. Or eventually I end up selling it, which I don't get all the cash back anyway. So we got half a decent fish on here by the looks of it. Let's see. I mean, to be honest, I know it's like it's 11 pounds stronger than the DLC rod. I can't really, to be honest, I can't really see any difference in this rod compared to the DLC rod, if I'm totally honest. And that probably is because, as I said, there's not a lot of difference in it. Yeah, I can use a tiny bit stronger line. The rod is a tiny bit stronger. The reel is a tiny bit stronger. Do I notice any difference? No, the fish is still ripping out line like crazy, as you can see. It's running well. Yeah, I don't really see a lot of difference in the rod, but because I know it's stronger than the other rod that I had, just because I know it's a bit stronger, just makes me have that little bit more confidence of trying to be able to reel the fish in that little bit quicker. Although it's still going to take time because there is some big old fish out in here, so yeah, I highly recommend this DLC, mainly because, as I said, the boat you can hold 6,613 pounds of fish. That's a serious amount of weight, and it really is. And that was the main reason why I wanted the boat, is because I knew that it would hold a decent amount of fish. I mean, I bought the DLC for the other ocean map, and it was, yeah, that weren't bad. I think it was like 4,500 or just over 4,000 in weight. This one, 6,000 weight. That's a serious amount. So there we go. 259 pounds yellowfin tuna. And I wouldn't say that took us ages, but it did put up a good fight. And yellowfin tuna, obviously they're strong fish in real life, so they do put up half a decent fight here in this place. Now, the biggest fish you can catch is black marlin. On the grind, we've done many videos. I'm not going to bother to explain too much about that, but yeah, if you want to hurry up and try and get to level 100 as quick as you can, like if you buy the DLC, it doesn't matter what level you are. You could be level 0, you could be new to the game. If you buy the DLC to get into this place, you can fish in here instantly. Some people are worried if they jump days forward that they're premium or they ain't going to be able to fish here for 60 days. But them 60 days are 60 days in real life, not on game. So you can jump forward as many times as you like. You get 60 days premium, which helps you get more cash and helps you level up faster. And of course you get the rods, the reels, you get some lures, you get the boat, you get a few other bits and pieces. You get a free pond pass here, so as I said, don't matter what level you are, for 60 days in real life. For 60 days you can keep coming back here and keep fishing. Now for me, as you can see, that little gold marker there at the bottom, I've set a marker there, and I normally set a marker at the other end, and I do that because I like to troll on the boat, and I just lap it up and down, and then as soon as I get to that marker I turn around and I go back up the other way. And the reason why I put a quick navigation buoy from one side to the other is just so that way sometimes I can start from the bottom, or sometimes I can start from the top. And normally I like to start from the bottom and work my way up, but it doesn't really matter which way you do it. When trolling, again, we've made many videos of how to gain levels fast, and I think the fastest way is going for swordfish, in my opinion. That's the quickest way to level up in this map, going for swordfish. And yeah, you could check out some of those other videos if you're interested. But for me, right now, I'm in the spot where black marlin are, because I know there's a lot of tuna here, and the tuna do take a little short minute to reel in. So although they're not the biggest fish, they do take time to reel in. So that's why I thought we'd come to this location and get ourselves a little bit of tuna. There we go, black marlin is on. Or is that a striped marlin? It's either stripe or black. It's only a small one though, because that reeled in way too easy. Young black marlin. But they do give some insane XP as well. They really do. I mean, I'm using a big old hook here. I'm using a 14-aught hook as well. So, you know, anything that hooks up is going to be £100 plus, no matter what. Every fish that I hook up, it's going to be some big old fish. But yeah, I do absolutely love this map. The DLC is really great. Definitely recommend it if you're a new timer. You know, you haven't played it at all, or if you've only just started playing it and you're not catching fish that much. As I said, check out our playlist of Just Fishing Planet. Make sure you are subscribed as well, so you don't miss out on the new updates. I always live stream and always show you when the new update comes out. We always live stream the new map. As well as live streaming it, we show hotspots, how and where to catch certain fish, best rod setups, how to get the drag up to how I have now. You can't do max drag. If you do, look, watch, this is max drag. So you can see it puts damage on the reel there. You can't do max drag anymore. You have to have it 1 bar away from the top. And this is the strongest setup and the best way to fish is like this. Now you can use the other line. That will work on this rod as well. But the reason why I'm using this yellow line is just because when you're trolling, this yellow line is so bright. It's very easy to see. It makes it easier to see. So that's why I use it. Now we've got half a decent fish on, so we will finish off on this fish here. And then we're going to be making another video straight after this one of the other strongest bait rod. So this is the strongest trolling rod. We're going to make a video on the strongest bait rod, and I'll show you how to set it up. And once we set that up, I will then show you us catching with that as well. So make sure you don't miss out on that one. We still got plenty more hotspot videos to come as well, so do keep an eye out for those. They will be coming one after the other. We drop one video every day. We don't live stream as much here. We normally live stream more over on TikTok. But yeah, when there's an update for Fishing Planet, and then we do stream here on YouTube no matter what. And I do put in the hours as well. So if you like this game and you like watching me play it, you could definitely definitely catch one of the streams when an update comes, because sometimes we stream for 12, 13, 14 hours straight, and I'm not exaggerating. You could check out some of the past live streams. We have seriously put in some long grinding hours into this game. But it is my favourite game. I play a lot of new games, old games, pre-ordered games. But for me, it doesn't matter. Even if I pre-ordered a game and it come out the same day as Fishing Planet, that new pre-ordered game would be put on hold. It would always be Fishing Planet first for me. I played a lot of different fishing games, and this one for me has the best game mechanics. I've tried so many different, and yeah, I really like this one better than anything else. Oh, I think we got a striped marlin there. Oh, we didn't. Oh, we did. Trophy striped marlin. For a second then, I thought it weren't, because I looked at looked at just the top. But look at that, 26,945 XP. That's pretty decent. That's not bad. 320 pound fish reeled in really easy. So there is the new strongest rod, and the way we've got it set up. As I said, we did do a video on it. I just wanted to show you me using it 1 bar away from max drag. Keep an eye out for the next one coming soon, and yeah, we catch you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace.